Furnace Evolution is here, baby. I haven't seen anything, so no spoilers. Let's try it for the first time right now. All right, based on the normal card, I'm a little scared, man. I'm wondering how freaky Supercell got with this shit. Fuck, he's got it right off the rip. All right, let me try and cycle to it so I can get it as quickly as possible. It's a 2-card cycle, which tells me that it's going to be pretty good. I love it when it's a 2 to 3 card cycle because it means I can troll with it more. You know what I mean? Like, usually they make it 2 to 3 card cycle, generally speaking, when it's expensive and it's really OP, because they're like, okay, you know what, making it 1 card cycle will be a little bit too broken, so you know what, let's make it 2 card cycle, which means I'm excited to see what it's about. I played 2 now, and I would need 1 more, and then I'm gonna get the Furnace. It's so weird. It feels like a different card. Calling it Furnace, it's like a lost brother. I miss Furnace, man. That was one of my favorite cards, but now it's single target Furnace Splash Dude that apparently doesn't kill a fucking spirit in one go. All right. Well, I've got him. He's purple. So let's play it. Oh, he's got him as well. All right. So mine looks exactly the same, but it looks like it spawns 5 spirits really quick. Like, holy fuck. It hasn't been touched yet. So I think it's single target. But it's spawning them out of his ass. Oh, wait, no, that's just because there were troops in the other lane. No, forget that. It's not spawning them out of... Wait, where are they coming from? Because they're coming... I swear that one came out of his ass, man. Is it coming out of the... No, it's coming out of the top. I'm wrong. So he comes... Whoa. It comes out of the top. Anyway, let me just cycle to another Furnace, because that was a little OP, and I want another one. So we got 1 Furnace, and this is the speed it spawns at. It looks like it's just like cooking extra fast. That's the evolution. But because it actually feels like an evolved version of the card. I thought it was going to go invisible and start flying and shit. I don't know, man. That's what the other evolutions seem to do. They just become like fucking ridiculous new versions of the old card. But it looks like this one is actually legitimately an evolved version of the card. Who would have guessed? Anyway, let's go for an evolution here, and let's see. Let's make sure. Let's keep an eye on it. What's it doing? It's not doing splash damage. It's the same. Maybe it just does more damage, and it just spawns quicker. I mean, that would make a lot of sense. And let's try and kill his one. Let's see how frustrating it is to kill. It does fucking spawn them pretty quick, I'm not gonna lie. Like, having that many fire spirits is kind of annoying to defend. Let me cycle a little bit more. I want to get another one down as quickly as possible. God damn, man. It must be annoying defending all those fire spirits, I'm not gonna lie. And so, I wish I could clone evolutions, man. Evolution clone or evolution mirror better make it be able to evolve and clone evolutions. Or maybe the evolution is that everything becomes... I don't know. I pretty much just said that. Never mind. That should be it, though. It should be everything becomes an evolution that you mirror, and everything becomes an evolution that you clone. But of course, no. It'll have to be way more wacky and broken than that. But I'm excited to see what those cards are. Anyway, let me try and get to another Furnace Evolution. I've got 1 on the board. I want to try and get 2. He looks like he's having a really fun time. Everything he plays just gets hit immediately and splashed by a million fire spirits. But it does make me want to play the Furnace Evolution now with clone, because I want to clone even more. I know that the clone won't be evolved, but I still just want to clone for the fun of it. All right, there we go. We got another one. It's spawning quick as fuck, but so does he. So unfortunately, it's not breaking through. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. All right, we've got a good log there. I love a good log when I see one, man. Fuck me. I know how to identify a good log. Anyway, let's go for another one. And he's building up a bit of a push here, which is making me want to do dangerous things to myself. So let's go for this up high. Please, can we not die to the Furnace Evolution, please? Let's go for another one. Okay, we survived the onslaught, thank God. And let me get my Furnace Evolution and do the same to him now. Little bro needs to be introduced to my new friend over here. Oh no, you can't be doing that in the other lane. No. Please, can we splash the tower? God damn, it does not fucking do anything unless... It's funny how easily the clone win was in my last video, but then in this one, you don't have the clone in the game, and all of a sudden it becomes impossible to win. I mean, we are playing the same shit, so it counteracts. You know what? Let's try and make the most of the interactions. Except you can't. You can't play a card like Bats, because they immediately die to the fucking ice spirits that spawn. At least I got an evolution down, and he doesn't. I need to see these stats. I need to see what the stats are to make sure that it really is it's just spawning faster and probably doing more damage, realistically. I'm pretty sure that's all I've seen literally this entire game. Anyway, let's see it now, baby. All right, so let's look at the Furnace Evolution stats compared to the normal one. So it's exactly the same. It just has a hot spawn speed of 1.8. So normally it's 5 seconds, but when it's evolved, it literally just spawns quicker. So that's the only change. Okay, let's go into the second game. Oh shit. I actually like this arena a lot. I just realized this is the new arena for the new season. I kind of like this, man. It gives me like Bowser's Castle vibes from Mario. I don't know why. In a good way. I do like it. Anyway, I've put in Monk so that we can try and stack a bunch up and then protect it and reflect the damage and whatnot from all the fire spirits. And then I've put in Rage and Clone because the goal here is to enhance the evolved one, because I want to make sure the evolved one just goes sicko mode. Now that I know its ability is pretty much it just spawns quick as fuck, I'm going to Rage it to try and make sure that it spawns even quicker, and then Clone just to get a shit ton of fire spirits. So basically enhancing its 2 abilities, and oh my god, this Monk value, holy fuck. So yeah, I want to Rage to enhance its abilities so it can spawn as quick as possible, as the evolution form is kind of broken once it gets going, and then I want to Clone everything so there's a shit ton of fire spirits just coming in at all times, and that's going to be pretty cool. So hopefully we can do that. Let me cycle a little bit, and we have the Furnace Evolution in hand. Cool. All right, let me play this all the way in the back, and I might even just not bother with another Furnace Evolution in single elixir. I might just play this and try and Monk to make sure it doesn't get splashed, and then Clone. That way I at least have 2. Okay, he's going other lane. You know what? Let's go for a Monk here, and then I want to go for a Rage, but I want to go for a deflection first because I don't want the bomber to kill it. All right, let's go for a deflection here and a Rage so it spawns super quick. Holy fuck, look how many fire spirits are popping out in the Rage. I think they did a balance change to Rage where I could be wrong, but apparently the Rage does more damage now and Rage is less. I think that was their way of like stopping Goblin Giant P.E.K.K.A, the spam deck, from being so broken like it was last season. But I feel like Rage's whole gimmick is like the fact that it speeds things up and makes it better. The more damage you give it, the more similar it gets to other 2 elixir spells like Zap and shit. Like I feel like the Rage is what makes it unique. If anything, I feel like lower the damage and make it more of a Rage potion, you know? That's what it's meant to be. Anyway, I could be just an idiot for thinking that and I'm missing something. Or maybe the balance is actually not that. I actually have no fucking clue. Let me go for a Furnace Evolution. I just heard that from somebody. Let's go for a Furnace Evolution. Let's go for this. And then, okay, let's go for a Rage and a deflection here and see how quickly this thing spawns fire spirits. Look at him popping him out of its asshole, man. Holy fucking smokes. And then, you know what? Let's just Rage it again. Why not? I know I've cloned, but I want to see what the evolution can do more so. And it's spawning fire spirits so quickly that these fire spirits never even get close to my guy because he's a G. Because he works out. That's why. Because he's a fucking Sigma male. Anyway, let me go for this shit. Please don't kill me, Mr. Cloned Units. Let's go for this. And we have the evolved version again. Perfect. All right. We got the evolved version. I'm going to try and finish things off now. I'm going to go for a Monk. I'm going to go for a Clone. And I'm going to go for a Rage. And I don't think he should be able to defend. But we'll see. Anything's possible in the Clashverse, man. Never underestimate the power of oranges. Orange? Why did I say that? Anyway. Let's deflect the log and all that shit. And then let's go for this to spawn a shit ton. Go! Spawn a lot of fire spirits. And don't get splashed. And clone again for more fire spirits. Woo! Yeah. Okay, they all died because they have 1 HP and the bomber splashed them. Alright, let's go for another one. Let's try and get to another evolved furnace. Okay, I'm just going to rage this single one here because fire spirits will do splash if they can get close. And that's an evolved one. Holy fuck, he's building up a push. Wait, that's not an evolved. What am I saying? He's got the evolved one. And that's... It's funny how each push just breaks through when you get the evolved one because it starts spawning so quick. Alright, I want to give this one a bit of value. Okay, let's go Monk. Hopefully he goes with a bomber or something. Perfect. Let's go for an ability. And now I kind of just want to build up a bonus evolution from the back so that I can actually try and break through this nonsense. Little does he know, he thinks he's building up a push. But really, I'm building up the real push from the back right now. Go for this. Let's make sure we keep this alive. That's the most important thing. And I need to get a clone down to spawn way more. What? He had tornado this whole time? Alright, luckily it doesn't kill the evolution one. So he's used his clone. Let's go for this. He's probably got the evolved bomber. But, oh my god, the log value. Because that clears out pretty much everything. And we've actually got 2 now. 2 furnace evolutions. Okay, well, rest in peace. Didn't last long. Go for a rage here to try and get as many fire spirits out of this as possible. Holy fucking shit. That is a lot of furnish stuff. I don't really know what to call it. Let's go for this. Let's try and keep this alive. Maybe we can get one more furnace evolution before the game ends. Absolutely fucking not. That's not going to be possible. But yeah, that's the furnace evolution, baby. Its gimmick is it spawns them on the move faster now. So make sure to use code CAN and subscribe for more content. Get to 900,000 subscribers, baby. That would be awesome.